It's still just too much. It's just too much clothing. No one needs this much clothing. I just freed up a whole lot of hangers. I have joy going through this stuff and being glad that I no longer fit it because it means that I am in a much healthier spot. Mom life, foam sword, in my closet.
A palace of gold, gold, gold. A palace of gold, 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 gold.
Hey everyone, it's Natalie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you a closet declutter, sort of clean out video. I'm popping into my closet here and I'm going to be taking out things that are more suitable for the colder months here in the Seattle area. Now that we're headed into the springtime, we've got better weather going on. I'm inspired to do some more cleaning and decluttering and bring those pieces back into my wardrobe that are perfect for the warmer months here. So I have motivation and some decluttering inspiration for you guys, and I'm going to be just as cutthroat as I have been lately. If you've missed it, I have a whole series on my channel of extreme decluttering. I call it Messy to Minimal, where I go through each room, each space in my house and do a deep dive declutter and reorganization, and it has been life changing. And so I'm going to implement those tactics and those principles into what I'm doing today. I'm going to be super cutthroat and only keep the things that actually get worn by me, that actually fit me well, and then I'm going to say goodbye to other things that just don't fit the bill. And one of my favorite ways to part with items is by selling them through the Mercari app, and I would like to thank Mercari for sponsoring a little portion of today's video. I've been on the app for over 4 years. I've purchased some gems, some absolute steals, and I've shared it with you here on my channel and over on my Instagram, and I've also been able to sell through them. So it's such a blessing to be able to work with a brand that I already know and love and use and share with you guys on a regular basis. More on that in a little bit. First of all, let's head into the closet, and I just kind of want to give you guys a realistic view of what my decluttering efforts have produced, how it's holding up, what it's looking like now, and how I can continue to improve it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up while you're watching it. Thumbs ups also help me know what sort of content to make on my channel for you guys. So if you enjoy decluttering and organizing videos here, or if you like seeing my clothing collection or outfits that I put together, give me a thumbs up so I get that feedback and know to make more of this sort of video for you guys. Subscribe, turn the bell button on so you don't miss future videos from me, and let's get started. Okay, so the biggest change since doing that Messy to Minimal episode that you guys will notice is that we no longer have those sliding mirrored closet doors. They were awful, and so many of you suggested just putting a tension rod and hanging curtains. So that's exactly what I did, and this is the 100% true, honest state of things in here. I did not pre-tidy a single thing before pressing record on this video because I just want to keep it real with you guys and show you exactly what it's looking like. And actually, I'm really pleased. There are some disheveled stuff, a couple of empty hangers that have kind of flipped around weird. All of these pants aren't perfectly folded. I have a wrapper here on the floor. That's not from me. That's from my daughter. But all in all, the system that I set up for this closet in that Messy to Minimal episode has really continued to work very well for me. You'll notice that I have some stuff piled here. This is like my holding area for some unboxings and brands that I'm working with or video projects that I'm doing. I'd like to refine how I do that, but it's working just fine for me right now. The shoe racks that I set up in that video have been working great, as well as these little magic hangers. These were a new little improvement that I made where you can hang multiple things on one hanger. Those are still working great. I just have too much stuff in my closet, a few pieces that I'd like to add in. I'm ready to put into my rotation, and then I just have some heavier stuff in here that I'm just not reaching for because it's not getting cold enough to wear them on a regular basis. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But right now, as I get started with this, I'm going to share a little bit with you guys on how much I have been loving Mercari. As you all know, know, with this journey to a more minimal lifestyle, I've been diving into the nooks and crannies of my home and finding bags upon bags of stuff to get rid of. And now that we're all in isolation and cooped up at home, I feel like there's no time like the present to do some spring cleaning and decluttering and make a little cash while I'm at it. And Mercari is a free app that allows me to do just that. If you've never heard of Mercari, it's an app where you can buy and sell new or gently used items, and it's not just for clothing. I've sold and purchased housewares, baby items, and even some electronics over there. Mercari's rule is if you can ship it, you can sell it, and selling is so easy. From your phone, you can snap a quick, well-lit picture of the item you want to sell and then easily fill in the info that they have for the listing. They actually provide examples of other similar items on the app to help you establish a reasonable price and to help get your items sold. Many people don't want to sell their things because they don't want to have to meet up with buyers, or if they have sold something online, they don't want to have to go and stand in line at the post office, especially now with everyone in isolation or quarantine. But scheduling a package pickup with USPS is super easy, especially with the labels for shipping Mercari sends you once your item has been purchased by someone, so you can do your selling and social distancing at the same time. My sister has also had success through selling items on Mercari, and like I said, I've been on the app for over 4 years, and we have pocketed hundreds of dollars by selling things that would otherwise get tossed or just shoved into a drawer somewhere. And with the extra time stuck at home, I've been finding more and more things to part with and clear from my space. I'll have a link to Mercari in my description box if you're on the hunt for anything, or if you'd like to do some decluttering and make some money while you're at it. I've loved Mercari for years and years, and thanks to them for partnering with me for this video. So nice to be able just to open these curtains all the way and access everything in my closet versus having to battle with those sliding doors and only be able to access half at a time, or have to completely uninstall them in order to get into everything in my closet. So that has been a huge benefit. But now I'm just gonna go through everything in my closet and see what I want to keep and what I possibly want to sell. I just freed up a whole lot of hangers. I get this question a lot, especially with my messy to minimal videos, and it's kind of like, how do you go through the process of finding the things that you no longer want to keep? So first of all, I work in kind of like a phase 1, where basically I see anything that I don't like or don't wear and I just put it into one pile. I then, after I'm done making that pile up, I will sit down and go through and find the stuff that's garbage, which is rare. Usually I'm able to just donate, pass on, or sell things. In this case, the pile that I have right down here of stuff that I'm taking out of my closet includes both stuff that I want to sell as well as things that I want to store for next year for myself, because I am a firm believer in reusing clothing and bringing it out year after year if it's one of those classic sort of pieces. I'm also a firm believer in giving things a second chance. That's why thrifting or purchasing things secondhand, like through Mercari, is really beneficial, because you give things a second chance at their life and they don't just get thrown away or tossed into a textiles bin. I'm not ready to go through this pile yet because I'm actually gonna pull out the bags that I have stored under my bed. I didn't really touch on this during my Messy to Minimal episode because I was really just focused on what was in the closet and what I was currently wearing. We weren't getting into another season yet, but now it's time to address this issue. I have too much clothing that simply doesn't fit me anymore for the warmer months. Last year, this time last year, I was about 15 pounds lighter than I am right now. I was going through a chronic illness where I wasn't able to gain any weight. In fact, I was losing it rapidly. And so the clothing that fit me last year no longer fits me this year. I'm really happy about that. And it's just good to be able to move on toward a more healthy life. And so I have joy going through this stuff and being glad that I no longer fit it, because it means that I am in a much healthier spot. So I am going to grab these bags, go through my spring and summer clothing, see what I can keep. Some of that stuff that I'm going to keep is stuff that I've purchased for myself for the trip that we went on recently to Florida, where it was beautiful and sunny, and I needed some clothes that actually fit for that sort of weather. And then there might be just a few pieces in there from last year and from years ago that I bring into my collection, and there might be some stuff that I end up selling. Here, now that I've gone through everything. This is my spring and summer stuff from years past or last year that I'm bringing back into my wardrobe for right now. I have this vacuum bag that I still have to actually vacuum seal of sweaters and other stuff that's more for fall and winter that I'm going to store until next year. And then I have a pile of stuff that I am ready to list right now on my Mercari. And then over here I have a pile of stuff that I do want to sell, but I'm going to let my sisters go through it first. I have some of their sizes in here, and then I'll just keep a little bin of stuff that periodically I list over on my Mercari. But these ones are ready to be listed now. But before I do that, I'm going to just put everything that needs to go back into my closet up on hangers or fold them where they go. I'm so excited to be able to bring my favorite piece of clothing back into my wardrobe now that it's warm enough. These jersey dresses are like my favorite thing to wear ever, and these are the ones that I've worn for years. I'm just bringing them back in, and even though I am a different size now than I was last year, they're just so nice and flowy and feminine that they kind of hide that. Not that I have anything to hide, but what fit me at 105 pounds still fits me at 120 pounds, and I'm happy about that because it means that I don't have to sell or donate any of these. They're my favorite. I'm just going to take a moment to pop down here and refold my pants, which are looking a little disheveled like I showed you in the beginning, and then I'm going to add these 3 pairs of shorts to the collection. I got these two lighter colored ones for my trip to Disney, and then this was a pair that I wore last year that'll still fit me this year. forgot about this pair of pants. This is gonna be sold too. I bought these last year at the end of the season from American Eagle. They're my favorite high-waisted mom jeans. I bought them on sale, hoping that I'd be able to wear them this year, but my booty's just too big. So those go in the to sell pile. They're brand new, never worn. Mom life, foam sword in my closet. So for this video, I am listing 2 pairs of pants, 2 shirts, and 2 dresses. These are the 2 dresses. These 2 actually still are brand new with tags on. So go check out my Mercari to see what I have over there. I have a really nice brand new, never worn pair of Thread and Supply joggers that I got from Nordstrom. All I have to do is bag up these items that I'm gonna sell, take this pile of stuff and bag it up for my sisters to pass it on to them, and then vacuum seal this bag of stuff for the fall and winter time. And then I think I am done. My closet is looking so much better. Okay, well, I am feeling so much better about my closet as a whole, as well as my ability to put together outfits for the spring and getting into the summertime. I actually have a week of outfits video planned for you guys, like a springtime quarantine, stay at home, but still look cute sort of thing. I'm actually filming it right now. I have today's outfit as a part of that, as well as just pulling from my collection for other outfits as we're staying home and staying safe. You don't belong there, you go there. Here in the Seattle area, we do have 4 distinct seasons. However, within those seasons, we will have random weird days. So I don't have a strictly summer wardrobe or a strictly winter wardrobe. I do keep certain pieces that are appropriate for all seasons within my collection and my rotation as I go throughout the year. But I just have my basics here, my button-up shirts, a couple of lightweight cardigans, a couple of pullover sweaters, a light jacket, and then my t-shirts and blouses over here. And it's nice to be able to, like I said before, add those jersey dresses to my collection, as well as a few pair of shorts. I am so looking forward to warm, sunny, beautiful weather. It's really starting to get that way around here lately. I've really been loving the sunshine coming through. It's motivating me to do the spring cleaning and the further decluttering as we go through this crazy time in our world. I hope you guys are all doing really well. I'm thinking about you so much, just thinking about how many people watch my videos who are in completely different places around the world, and my heart goes out to you. If you're kind of struggling like I am, just trying to find the new normal, then know that you are not alone in this. I hope that today's video was a little bit of sunshine in your day and gave you some motivation. And if you got no motivation from this, I hope at least it was satisfying to watch another person go through their closet and purge some items out. Check out Mercari, linked in the description box if you're looking to make some extra cash on the side. Like I said before, everyone has extra clothes laying around that we could part with, and rather than just throw them away or get rid of them, it's nice to be able to make a little bit of money to help support our families during this crazy time. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel and turn your bell button on so you don't miss my regular videos that go out out on Mondays. That's the day that I typically upload my mommy and lifestyle videos, but this is a bonus video because it's sponsored. I always like to put extra content out to you guys to say thank you for all the love and support, so turn that bell button on so you don't miss any video coming out on my channel next. Thank you so much for watching today's video and spending a little part of your day here with me on my channel, and I'll catch you later.